Good morning. My name's Bethany and I'm a teacher for the Complex Needs and Dyslexia Service and a sign-along tutor. I'm going to introduce you to sign-along today or remind you of some signs you may already know. So first of all, I'd like to talk about sign-along and what sign-along is. Sign-along is a total communication system. It includes body language, facial gestures, signs and the spoken word. When we are doing signing, it's important that we always use the spoken word as long as we're using the sign. Sign-along was developed by a speech and language therapist and a tutor, and it's to aid communication. It's not to replace the spoken word, it's to aid communication. So when we are signing, we always sign within our signing window. So our signing window is from the top of your head to your shoulders, down and in your lap. And this is to promote the engagement between you and the person in front of you. Now, when we're introducing new signs, it's important that you have the actual item with you. So for example, if I am introducing a cup, I would do the sign for cup and I would also show a cup, but we'll move on to that afterwards. The reason for this is that it triggers a memory in the brain, and the more consistently you use it, the more independent your young person will become, and they will again start to use those signs to show you what they want or what they need. So today I'm just going to show you some basic routines. Now I'm going to do some for the whole of the day, and throughout the week I'll be doing some more signs that are on specific things. It might be household items, kitchen items, but today we're just going to touch on some behaviour and some routines. So you saw when I introduced myself, I said that my name is Bethany. Now this is a B, and that's taken from the British Sign Language alphabet, and sign-along share the same. A lot of the signs are similar and it's based on British Sign Language, but the difference is we are using the spoken word. So I showed you that so that's a closed fist touching my body because I own it, it's mine. So this is your N hand, name, Bethany. And I also showed you that I'm a teacher, and that's your 4 fingers up and your thumb down, and you are doing that from your chin, not your mouth, because we need to hear the word teacher. So your child's teacher may have given them some writing, or your child's teacher may have asked them to read a book. Okay, so those signs that we just learnt there, that is book. So palms facing forward, hands together, that is book. And if you are reading your book, you are just moving your head as if you are reading that book. I also said good morning. So the sign for good is a thumbs up, and morning is your bent hand and you are touching your left side to your right side. So that is good morning. I should say that your working hand is your most dominant hand. If you are left-handed, you'll be doing it the opposite side. I'm right-handed, so I'll be using my right hand. So that is good morning. And I remember that because I'm opening the curtains. So if you wanted to ask your child if they want some breakfast, you would do breakfast. And that's a little bit like morning food, breakfast, breakfast. And if your child has done something good, you would tell them they're good, okay? If there are times when you want your child to do something and they're a little bit upset, you can ask them to calm down, okay? If they're a little bit overexcited, we say calm down. And it's important that you are doing it slowly, okay? And they will fix on your hands and they will know that we want them to calm down, okay? Now, we also have, if we're getting up in the mornings and we're offering breakfast, we may also want them to get dressed. Now, if you have a child that wants to wear a dress, then that is Instead of dressed, we will do the sign for dress, and that goes down and then out. Dress. If you want your child to wear their pants, you do pinched hands, so that's your thumb and your index finger, and you pull up your pants. So you would say, put your pants on. Now, it's important that we are only signing the key words here, okay? So you may have picked that up, but we just want them to put their pants on. We may also want them to wear a t-shirt. Now, I'm wearing my sign-along t-shirt today, and that's because we are stopping here. It's a t-shirt. Doesn't go down to the wrist, so it is a t-shirt. So we might say, can you put on your t-shirt? Now, if we want them to have good manners, we encourage them to say, please. And if we want them to say thank you, we would say thank you. Now, the difference in those two, they're quite similar, but please, it's almost like we're please, you know, like children go, please, mummy. So we are please. Thank you is quite short and abrupt. Thank you. Okay, so that's please and thank you. If we want your child to have a wash, we want them to either wash their hands, which is extremely important at the moment. So we would say, wash your hands. If we want them to have a shower, we put our clawed hand on top of our head and we just open it up as if the water is coming down. Shower, shower. Important to brush our teeth. So we have our toothbrush, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, okay? Some other morning routines may be to have a bath. So bath, we're just washing our arms, bath, okay? So that's probably it for the morning when we're up and we're dressed. Now we've talked about calm down. We've also covered good. If your child is doing something that you don't like, then we would say, stop, that is bad, okay? Stop, that is bad. Or we would say, kicking is bad, okay? We would also say, if we want the child to tell us when they're going to the toilet, we could ask them to have their index finger just on your chest, going around toilet, okay? And if they're at the stage where we want to encourage two, we would say toilet please. Now throughout the day, children like lots and lots of snacks. So some basic snacks would be some fruit. We could have your hand open and in front, so we don't cover our mouth, we just around our chin, and we would say apple, apple, okay? They may ask you for a biscuit, biscuit. So you could offer them, would you like an apple or a biscuit? Now if you have the apple and the biscuit to hand, you can show them apple and then show the actual apple, and biscuit and show them the actual biscuits. A nice one is crisps, crisps. So that's our flat hand, bunched fingers, and we're eating our crisps. And again, show the pack of crisps when you're doing your crisps. Any other snacks? Orange, we might offer them an orange, and that's the same for the colour. So if you want them to have an orange pen or an orange for a snack. We could also have a banana, and you just mimic opening a banana. Okay, and the last one that we're going to do today would be a drink. So you just imagine you're holding a cup and you're asking them if they want a drink or juice. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing some more tomorrow.